Hello everyone, welcome back here. I'm here to discuss with you how you can import Lightning Web component, one Lightning Web component inside the another Lightning Web components. And to do so, what all things we will be needing, I will be showing you that through the implementation. And meanwhile, also I will discuss that what syntax we should follow to import the component inside another component, what naming convention we should follow to give our to name our lightning components, web components. Okay, so let's start with the implementation part. So to do so, I have to go to my VS Code, and here I will be creating components. Okay, so to create lightning web components, we have to go to the view and command palette. Also you can press Ctrl Shift P, like I you have here you have to type the lightning web component. In my case I have recently used, so this you have to select lightning, create lightning web components, enter the name, what name you wanted to give your lightning web component. Like I wanted to give it demo parent com. Make sure that your component do not contain any reserve word like LWC or extend or import or default, something like that, because sometimes it used to give you when you will be deploying it or importing it from one to another component, it says like no module is found for the name you have given. Okay, so enter the, now it will be asking you the location where you wanted to store it. So enter the default location, whatever it is displaying. It is displaying that your all lightning web component used to store in default LWC folder. Now the parent has been created. Like I need two components, like I said, one component inside the another component. So when that's new, I will be needing two components. So one component I have created, so second let me create. Control Shift P, lightning web component, child, sorry, demo child com. Enter default location, yeah, enter with that. Now the first requirement to fulfill our need is like we should have two component at least. And this is just for your reference. By following this, you can create multiple components, you can import means any number of components inside your one components. Okay, so now I'm moving to my parent. Now I'm going to like I have created it on my system, so I will be moving it to my org. So to do so, I have to click on my project, right click on, and have to go deploy source to org. Now it is deploying and I have got the successful message. Now I have to also deploy my child, so child is deploying. Okay, meanwhile, okay, now one more thing I would like to add here, like whatever name you are giving your component, like I have given demo parent com. Okay, so these follow the camel casing naming convention. Like if it is in your component is you are going to name your component with the three word, like in my case I have given like demo parent com. So in that scenario, demo, the first word of demo, like D will be in a small case, and other will be the other word first letter will be caps. Okay, similarly like this is the naming convention. And in interview also they used to ask like, can we put the hyphen inside the name of the lightning web component? So the answer is no, you cannot add. This is already enforced by the Salesforce itself. You cannot give a name of lightning web component, you cannot put hyphen inside the name of lightning web component, or it's a lightning or a component. In both cases you cannot put. Okay, now how the component is ready. Now I have to add it to my parent component. Okay, the syntax what we need to follow, now what lightning web component says, it used to follow the kebab case when we are importing it in the our in our lightning web sorry, in another lightning web component. So or also I will show you the place from where you can get, if means if you're not able to recall how you can import, so I will I will show you one file from where you can get the exact name which you need to import inside your another component variable. So here the component to which I wanted to import is demo child. So I will go to the demo and will click on arrow button, click on this test arrow button. You will get this test.js. So from here you can get the name of your components, what name you need to follow if you are calling it from anywhere from another lightning web components. Okay, so go and copy this. Okay, now move on the parent component where you wanted to import it. Click on here, paste that. Okay, so again this name you will be needing, not describe and all. This is your component name which you need to follow while importing it. So now I have put it down and have to, this is my opening and I have to close my parent, I have to close my component tag. Okay, this, so basically if an interviewer asks you what is the syntax you need to follow if you wanted to import it, so the answer is like the namespace hyphen the file name, and if the file is having multiple words, so each word should be separated by hyphen, and the name, the tag which we use should have open and close tag both. This is the answer. So this is where you can import it. And now I have imported, let's first see now, just for no, let's give me some message here so that you get when I will be importing it in lightning page, so you'll able to see that the messages of both components. So as this is the sample, you can take a reference and as per the requirements you can write your logic. You can it's up to you whatever you wanted to show on the child components or wanted in parent component. So this this is just for your reference. This way you can import. You are in a parent com. Okay. Now closing tag of paragraph. So this is, now I have to deploy it to my, firstly I have to deploy my child. So in the child you can I also put one message so that we easily able to identify the components. So you are in child component, closing of paragraph. Now this is the deployment is in process. Now it has been deployed. Now I have to deploy it to, now the component is ready, but this way we do. Okay, but again one step is needed. For this video this is enough, like this the sentence which I just tell you, that is to follow the means to follow the naming convention and to what syntax you need to follow when you are importing it in a lightning components that I discussed. And if you, and now you have created, you have to use it somewhere. Okay, like on the lightning pages, like a record page, home page, app page, or as a quick action you wanted to use it, or you wanted to add it in your flow, you wanted to create a tab. So to do so you have to, firstly you have to make it exposable, then only it will be visible on your app builder to configure your this component. So this thing I have covered in a if you, in a previous video, so you can take a reference from there. But here also I will cover so that so that you get a little idea. So you have to go on demo child I have, and go to their XML file, this file demo child com.js hyphen meta.xml file. Go to open it, and is exposed, make it true. In interview, this also they used to ask like how the your component is exposable, what the purpose of is exposed tag. So I have discussed in these all things in a previous video. You can take reference from there. Master label, I have discussed this. So they ask you what all tag are present, what all tag you know. So you can take a reference from here and take a reference from previous video. The label we will be giving, it is shown in your Lightning Web Components in options when you search for it. This name you have to type, demo child farm. Afterwards you have to mention that where you are going to use it. So for that there is a target tag. They used to ask you targets. So this here multiple target can be. So main tag is target. Inside that you can mention the multiple target. They used to ask these two. Okay, so I will be putting a record page, or if I'm going to make it tab, so I have to assign it to my app as well. So I will be going to, this is just for the reference, so I'm adding it on the record page. I want to make it further. You can also restrict it that you wanted it like further. Again you can restrict it to specific to object, that only for this object record page this should be visible. You can further, through the target config you can constrain that target config. Inside that you will get option, like if you type this you will get options that to control it. You can mention the object, you can mention like account or something. But here I do not have, I will discuss further in the coming video. So this also the interview used to ask. So be prepared and watch my video till the end. Okay, now I have to save it. This I have mentioned, record the source. Now again I have to go ahead and I have to make same changes in my parent demo HTML file as well. So I have to make it exposable because parent is going to first visible. To the parent my child get imported. Okay, master label I will give. So master label will be for demo parent com. Now target would be what? Record page. Target select the record page. Now I will pushing it to my org, deploy to org. Once it get deployed I will be I have already logged in. So I'm going to add my this component on my contact. This is just for the simple purpose. So I have this open this contact record page. I will go and I will edit, go to the setup, edit this page. I will add my component here and I will show you that both messages will be displayed because the child parent we have imported inside the parent. So parent things also will be displayed along with the child component. So both two messages will become, you are in a parent com, you are in a child com. So go to the type the demo. Let's see, let me check. Okay, now I have edited my Lightning page. Go and type here demo. So you will see the option demo parent com. Okay, I will be importing the parent com, and inside that like I have called child com. So the message of child com also will be displayed here. So I will be importing it. I will drag it. Let me drag it somewhere. Firstly, let me remove it because it may confuse you. Okay, now I will be dropping my demo. Now I will be saving it. Go to the back my record page, contact record page. You will see that the message of both. You are in a parent, you are in a parent components, and you are in a child components. Like in a child component, I have mentioned the child component message. In the parent component, I have mentioned the parent component message. So this is all about how you can import and what all interview questions can be asked on the basis of Lightning Web Components name, and on the how you can import it, what all naming convention we have to follow, what is the syntax of importing the component, and where you will find the exact name. Suppose if you are a bit confused about how to give how what name you need to use while importing it inside your component, I have given you one play. I have shown you one place from where you can get the exact name of your component that's going to be used at the time of importing or at the time of calling of it from another one common strategy components. So thank you so much for watching, and hope you will like it. So if you like it, hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.